Hello, it's Paul here from Adorgio Solutions. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes of your time to talk about some fantastic new resources that we're sharing. It's about providing top tips to help leaders in these turbulent times. You can follow the link below if you want to access a copy of the full document. I'm just going to give you a flavour of the kinds of tips and challenges, the things that we think matter, and some of our thoughts and ideas that may well help you. We're going to talk about leadership style, effective communications, managing remote workers, treating people as individuals, and giving some thought to your own health and well-being. Because as the leader, you need to be around to help the business stay on track and follow its intended course. In these times, I am minded by a book by Marshall Goldsmith. It was entitled What Got You Here Won't Get You There. It was a coaching book, and it set out a number of attributes of the successful leaders and business people who actually were doing a lot of their own good things to continue to improve their development. It was the heading, it was the title that struck me as profound in these current times. What got you here won't get you there. Business, process, approach, behaviours, methods of managing will all need to change in order to get us there. There being the other side of the situation that we currently face. And we're on this journey to kind of bridge from here to there. And these leadership tips are all intended to try and help challenge your thinking, get you to take a little bit of time and think about what you want, where you want to go, and help you think about the opportunities that certainly exist in this current situation. They might not be obvious, but the dramatic changes that we see have led to changes in how we work and how we communicate. And we may wish to retain many of those benefits as we continue to immerse in the situation and develop our working practices in what many describe as the new normal. We need flexible and dynamic thinking. We need to be calm, balanced, and make the most of our evolved wisdom as we develop and implement short-term strategies that take us forward. So actually, you can look at the situation as an opportunity for you as a leader to evaluate and evolve. So we take the opportunity to have a look and ask you to think about your current leadership style. Is it appropriate in the current times? Is it right as we now continue to use more and more remote workers? And are the systems and processes that you used to have in place still as effective? There's a lot in the press, and a lot of the rhetoric is around fighting COVID-19 as though we are in time of war. We're fighting a battle. And that prompts many to think about command and control, which is great in terms of a crisis, but actually has a number of downsides around the fact that it's non-collaborative. We could be at risk of cutting off the contribution of our colleagues and staff that have done so much to help us achieve the success that we were feeling. It's actually an old, outdated kind of approach, and going back may cause lasting damage as we violate both our own values and the values of our colleagues in order to fix the emergency response without perhaps looking a little bit further down the line of where we might need to go. Does command and control fit with your core values? Because we just need to be careful that we don't undermine the goodwill and the staff motivation, undermine our trust. The staff are the lifeblood of our business. Be careful that you don't inadvertently sacrifice them in order to retain a short-term benefit. Sometimes our experiences of the past are no longer valid and suitable for the now or the future because we live in an incredibly complex and volatile world. We need to be thinking about how we adapt and how we evolve. The idea about communication is key. The idea of connect, communicate and collaborate has always been important in those businesses that have been successful. But how do we do it now? How do we maintain those connections? How do we ensure that we take and understand the different perspectives of our teams and our colleagues and actually learn and benefit from those differences because we have comprehensive and open discussion rather than, as a leader, I know best, and although I might look outwardly as though I'm listening, actually my head, my brain is away somewhere completely different. We need to think about building better solutions. We need to survive and thrive. We need to have a goal that we plan and we work towards. So if you want to access the full document, and I do believe there is some very good content that will stimulate you to have a think and consider, and it might refine the way you're thinking, it might refine the journey you wish to take, then access the document by following the link below. So until next time, thank you.